Well, good morning. I want to thank you all for coming out for this important announcement for Albuquerque and for the airport. And to provide the announcement, I want to introduce Mayor R.J. Berry, the leader of our great community. Thanks.
Thanks everybody for coming out to the Albuquerque International Sunport, one of the great icons in New Mexico. We're very proud of our airport here and the staff that we have, and it's one of the very special things that makes Albuquerque unique. Today we have a very exciting announcement. We are announcing today that Alaska Air will be joining our great partners here, providing service in and out of the Albuquerque Sunport. Alaska Airlines service will be starting in September of this year between the city of Albuquerque and Seattle with a non-stop flight. This is the second airline that we've been able to bring, a new airline, to Albuquerque since I've been the mayor. Of course, last year we brought JetBlue in, connecting our consumers and our business folks to New York City through JetBlue, and now with Alaska Airlines coming in, this is big news, connecting us to the West Coast as well. This has been a discussion that's been going on for a substantial amount of time. As we all know, the Wright Amendment expires on October 13th of this year. We have a great partner in Southwest Airlines, but we know there may be changes coming in their scheduling. In fact, I will be in Dallas on April 9th talking to the leadership of Southwest about ways that we can continue the great partnership here and trying to get some additional information. But in the meantime, we want to make sure that we're doing everything that we can to keep our community connected, and both from a business standpoint and from a consumer standpoint and a tourism standpoint. Alaska Airlines serves nearly 100 cities currently and has more nonstop flights to Seattle than any other carrier. They have a very high consumer satisfaction ranking by major survey providers. The one daily nonstop between our cities will be on a Boeing 737 aircraft. Flights will arrive daily in Albuquerque at 2:50 in the afternoon and depart for Seattle at 3:45 each afternoon. Alaska Air is offering great introductory rates, and anybody that would like to get on their website and book at some of these great rates can do so at alaskaair.com, or you can certainly call the reservation department as well. As I said, this is the second new airline that has joined us in the last couple of years, and I think that's good news. I think it's good news both for the Sunport, for the community, and for the state of New Mexico as well. We think that we're an attractive market, and coupled with our incentive packages that we've put forth to all the airlines, we think that for both incentive packages and marketing assistance, we think that Alaska Airlines felt that it was the right time to begin service to the city of Albuquerque. Those incentives that we offer to Alaska Airlines and others include landing fees, terminal rates, non-preferential user rates, baggage claim fees, loading bridge operator fees, all these things that are important to these operators. Part of our goal is to increase competition also at the Albuquerque Sunport, because we think competition also serves our consumers and our customers well. Alaska will now join our 7 other partners here, which include Southwest Airlines, American Airlines, Delta Airlines, JetBlue, New Mexico Airlines, United, and U.S. Airways. And we will continue, as I said, to engage with our partners and our friends at Southwest Airlines to deal with the Wright Amendment expiration as it comes forward. A lot of folks to thank today. Jim Hind and his staff here, they do wonderful work. They reach out and really are great ambassadors for both the city of Albuquerque and the state of New Mexico through the Sunport. Albuquerque Convention and Visitors Bureau is with us today. Tanya Armenta is here. The work that they do to help us with our marketing plans is also invaluable. And of course, Gary Opedal, my Director of Economic Development, is someone who plays a vital role in this as well. So thank you, Gary. The quote that we have from Alaska Airlines is as follows. Quote, "We're delighted to add Albuquerque to our unsurpassed route network from Seattle," said Joe Sprague, VP of Marketing. Quote, "The city's rich culture and plethora of outdoor activities, not to mention those famously sunny skies, make this a natural fit." So we're excited today. It's good news for all of us. And I'll be happy to take questions if you have any. Or I have experts here that can answer some of those as well.
Did you make a revenue guarantee or anything to that?
Jim, you want, no. Jim, come on, answer it.
Flying up to Seattle.
Jim, come over here so people can hear what you're saying. So the question is, did we make any revenue guarantees to the airline to get them here? And the answer is,
One, we would never make any revenue guarantees. If they did participate in something, it would be the cooperative marketing agreement and then the incentive program that we have. We're probably going to fly up to Seattle in May to start looking at details on getting them in place here at the airport.
But their incentives are very much in line with the other incentives we have with
Correct.
other airlines. We're trying to keep a level playing field here as well. So I believe we've done that.
Alaska talked about the possibility of bringing other flights at this point, or looking at this area for expanding their connection.
Well,
Service 100 cities.
it's a similar discussion that we had with JetBlue. JetBlue flies to the East Coast, they fly to the West Coast. When I talked to Dave Barger, who's the president of JetBlue Airlines, I said, listen, you need to come to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Great opportunities for you here. So they start with one flight. My understanding is those numbers are looking good on that flight. So now we can enter into discussions about other markets, and we're having preliminary discussions on that. Nothing to announce, certainly. But between Boston, San Jose, Long Beach, other cities on the West Coast, those are all things that we want to have discussions on. As I said, there's no agreements there at this point, but we hope it's the same thing with Alaska Airlines. Let's get them to come to our beautiful city. Let's get folks on the airplanes traveling back and forth to the upper areas of Seattle in the Northwest region. Great connectivity, and then if that works, we assume that they'll look at other expansions as well. So that's what comes upon us as a community. Let's we're telling these folks it's a great opportunity for them, and it's up to our folks in Albuquerque to make that opportunity happen for them.
You mentioned going to meet with Southwest as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do you just see as the picture of Southwest here and the future of it here on the South?
Well, they're absolutely an integral part of what we do. Southwest is a great partner, and we want to make sure that partnership flourishes in the future. We know with the expiration of the Wright Amendment that will change things. And that's why we're being aggressive about bringing other airlines in as well from a competitive standpoint, but also making sure that we're extending a hand to Southwest and telling them that we would love to have any flight that they want to bring to Albuquerque, New Mexico, even after the expiration of the Wright Amendment. So it's a very collaborative relationship, and I look forward to a good meeting, and hopefully we'll have some more information from them on what their plans are with the expiration of the Wright Amendment, because at this point in time, we don't have all those details because they haven't made those public yet.